Hello, just a message, just an updated message on 13/11/2015. I got dead leg. Um, a nameless person who's called Toby Layton, which he assaulted me moments before when he robbed my phone and caused criminal damage as I witnessed it. I believed the case is ongoing, and he then get other people to pick on me as soon as he saw me. I imagine the family of the Layton family has gossip about it, which is result in misinformation. Which I most believe a nameless person is called Mr. Toby. He then got symptoms of psychosis disorder and bitter narcissist personality disorder. Since next boy, who the love theory of love bombing, he then engaged to mock me because I believed he's Toby's friend and he's a drug dealer, and his name probably called Mitch or something, which is not nice individuals named toxic family, obviously toxic behavior. A nameless family called Laytons, which stalked me and poking their nose in since I reported the case. And that is not funny. It's obviously them want to know what's going on, but them cannot interfere with my work. My work is endless with this Toby because he want to commit these offences, and I hesitate to press charges upon him. See, as I witnessed and I experienced before when he used to stalk me at different shops, which then the person called Kabir Kiani, I believe they associate an organised crime, organised gang, which I believed he were with some female at a shop called somewhere, I don't know. I can't answer that, it's unknown. He then called someone with some girl, and then moments later, Toby Layton, with being sly, being overly suspicious, with his hood up, continued to lurk. Therefore, with Toby's actions, it will be having consequences. I will not tolerate this kind of behaviour. As some family gossip, I can now press charges with any means. Because obviously the nameless man, obviously R2 chicken, R2 pussy, and then he obviously told his family, who I believed Andrew is his son. So as what I experienced, I will gonna press charges with any means necessary. Because this person cannot do, it's not acceptable for what he has done to me. As he caused criminal damage, as he robbed my phone and I witnessed the damage to my phone, as my family confronted them and them continue to say I have got money and them laughing it out loud, I can now press charges because now a family is obviously a toxic family. But I can't answer any ongoing situation because there loads of involvement and I cannot jeopardize the case. Therefore, if anything new like perverting cause of justice, it will get charged for it. And same for people who will be charging for it. When the ongoing case is still ongoing, I will make sure the authorities will do a further search on his house. And will kick a door down on his house if he not apply. Because actions reactions. When a criminal rob a phone, the police, now two choices with the police. Kick a door down, they do not apply. Or if you answer the door, you will be white flag. And there's a red flags too. I cannot accept this kind of behaviour from anyone. To make this loud and clear, I have zero tolerance for the Leighton's families right now. As I involve my brother should know better because at the end of the day, my brother and Andrew been into prison together and that's Andrew's son. Andrew need to have a word with him. Be a dad for once. And for the mum, probably a narcissist. I shall be given in evidence and there's nothing can stop me. Because they have violated my human rights. And I have to step further. Which means I am deadly serious and its actions will have consequences. Are doing this also to scare people now. Street robbery is a very serious offence. As it's ongoing, and I probably won't hear back until years later. The police also need to be careful of this. The family will act like a victim, will act like a villain, play a victim card, shifting the blaming and accuse the victim for no crimes. This is kind of a civic war now, because I now will involve my brother, and that is a civic war. They cannot do this. It's not acceptable. And I will press charges as I witnessed, as I saw it. And there's nothing can change that. Because I will press charges and I will throw every book at them, the damages they cause, as I observed, as I sussed. I can imagine this is very difficult times for the police right now. All the main focus now is getting a suspect into a custody and avoid and ignore the family of their gossipness. Because the suspect is a prime target, not a family. And I will continuously to hit the son where it hurts. There's so much I can take. A boy called Lucas, he made threats of violence and claimed to be my cousin. And moments later, Andrew claims to be my cousin and laughed about it. Even though the shopkeeper say, "Oh really?" to indicate he probably made it up. Can I tell you lot something? Due to a backlash and due to a gossip, it won't clear a name of that person who committed crimes. It doesn't clear its name. Now, I will put police on pressure and everyone on pressure on this, as this is serious, won't be ignored, there will be consequences involved. And there's an unknown what I do next, because I know what I'm gonna do next, but there's an unknown. The person should not rob my phone, cause criminal damage as I witnessed it, should not laugh and to sing, should be a bigger and better person to admit his faulties and to bring back a phone. What he did caused a crime. And that crime will not be ignored. I will make sure this is ongoing, as I assumed the boy don't like a police. There's the reasons why he not like a police. I don't care. All my results is to get him in custody. And once he's in prison, that's it. I will get the police to be hard on him as possible. As he should not mess with the wrong person, well, he messed with the wrong person, and he chose to mess with the wrong person. The boy who, the love theory, who love bombing, he need to stay away, because he made things worse, as it sounds. The boy probably are a freak, and he probably lost it. Also, as for gang stalking, it's not acceptable for gang stalking, and therefore I will get authorities to be harsh on them. The moment a person in custody, that's it, the family will receive a message also to stay away. We're classed as harassment order or stalking order. A nameless person who's called Toby, he committed crimes such as street robbery. He later run off a scene while police are patrolling. While police are patrolling, he later fled the scene. A nameless person fled the scene. I will not accept this kind of behavior, which is love bombing. Obviously, the person who's doing it are deluded and are complete psychopaths, which I call a potentially narcissist personality disorder, with some narcissists display some narcissist traits. I reckon this is worth his sound, but trust me on this one, the police, I will make sure he will be charged. And there's nothing they can do to stop it, because there's nothing. My only point here, I've got a funny feeling down them going to the family, going to manipulate the police and act like a victim and cause psychological manipulation. I will make sure this is ongoing and this won't be stopped without I say it's stopped. You know I've got two choices. There's so much I can do here. But with intimidation, it doesn't help. With intimidation, ma'am, I don't know. Best bet is, I think the family need to stop and group need to stop, because this is called gang stalking and harassment, organised harassment. I have my final say. As it's ongoing, I don't care what the police are going to do next. They may search his house, they may kick a door in, and there would be police smothered. That's my theory. In relation to street robbery, for anyone who preferred in course of justice, sold my phone or caused damage, I will make sure they will pay a price. Whoever sold my phone, who caused perverted course of justice, who destroying evidence, I will make sure there will be consequences. And lucky, my security haven't been tampered with. Okay, let's take a moment. And also a family has took advantage of me when I've been drugged, such as cannabis, as I observed and sussed it out. And when I've been drugged, then there's cousin called Lucas, and then there's someone called, I don't know, in a white car. She then get him onto me as a sexual nature. And that is absolutely diabolical to hear. That is absolutely diabolical. They need to be ashamed with themselves, because I honestly don't know how they can sleep at night. They must go to death wish. Hello, big fat moose. How are you? No. You know what? Let me tell you something. This is frustrating because it's ongoing and want to get a suspect charge. I could tell a whole story about him in a newspaper or whatever. Black Ops 7. Very good. You know, can I tell you something? This is kind of fishy that since street robbery case, I assume they all gossip about it, because the nameless boy who did it, he obviously a pussy. I only like chop shop fish. Anyone, you know, there would be a hint today, as a missions teaser for GTA Online Mansions. And for people who gossip about it, do not damage Rockstar, because one thing, can I tell you, I played GTA Zombies last week. Okay. Can I tell you something? I know the lawyer in the past to trying to sue Rockstar. That's not the case. Cases, people kill people, not video games. People kill, not video games. Just to point this out there, people kill, video games don't. Because the video games are a video games. They can be associated with real life events, but they're not associated with a real life crime. Some people are nasty. Yeah, they can be nasty. You know what? I have to deal with people every day of the Leighton family, and now family is tough and hard work to deal with. It seems like now trying to jeopardize my case of trying to cause pathetic cause of justice. But then again, if a person has handling stolen goods and cause pathetic cause of justice, which is, I believe, probably some sort of conspiracy theory, then I will make sure they will be charged. There's no point in getting teamwork makes the dream work on this. It doesn't help a situation. It makes things worse. When I mean, like, when you rob someone's phone and when you hide it and when family destroying it, it doesn't help a case. It makes them look like they are committed other offences. It makes them they are bad influence. It makes them they've got something to hide. You know what? Maybe I'll leave it with that issue and focus on this. Because at the end of the day, I'll focus on this suspect to get this suspect in custody. This nameless, awful person who believed to be on the run. And you know what's weird? That I witnessed the phone being smashed on the glass, and then the other person, he fled the scene, and then other persons not fled the scene. So now conspiracy theory is they got something to do with it. Maybe this Lucas guy got something to do with it. But I don't buy a story. But my theories are arising. Wonder why Well, I know have answer for that is ongoing. I don't have answer for that. There's no official confirmation. But I can't get involved with professionals because professionals know what they are doing. As the police what they called. And the police are experts in crime. So I let them deal with it. And when my victory finally here, then I have to do my effort. But I contact with all these agencies, like I contacted Apple. I haven't contacted Action Fraud. I can't believe that family went all that way to cause violence and some things. It made matters more challenging. So I let them crack on with it because it seems like a nameless family which like to commit these unlawful crimes. And this family don't dare to follow me on social media. Don't dare poking them nose in. Because what families are between families, other families can poke their nose in. Like when I was drugged, there's this Lucas guy who wanna text me on Facebook, but I blocked him because there's several hints and clues. This family don't know, understand, and can get in too much trouble over this because I got a disability and my disability doesn't define anyone, and they can get so much trouble because now the police looking at them like garbage. And that's what I want. Because they are garbage. They are garbage human beings because there are loads of very theories over this. I mean, like, there are loads of people accuse them for unlawful act things. It's horrendous. And I don't know how they'll get away with it. It seems like their family is a problem here. Lungs. There's a boy I think yesterday, when I go for shops. Now two boys in the car with a blue SUV. And one of the boys pointed down the window and started being mouthy. Like, I don't care. My main focus is to get a suspect have consequences. And there's nothing gonna change that. Them acting like they are his boyfriend or something. They acting like they got a relationship or something. My job is I have to let my brother know about the situation because I'm sure he don't want to put his family in danger. As for other families, they wouldn't want people to put in danger. I don't care what happens next. Just get it out of my sight. 'Cause enough is enough. And there's nothing can change that. The boy did not change the game. The game changed him. It seemed like I don't want to talk about it anymore because my main focus on putting a suspect behind bars. And what he done is unlawful act. It's called assault/battery. Now, that's what it will be end up as, assault or battery. He done too much crimes like criminal damage, rob phone, which is street robbery, assault/battery. And his family do not dare to watch me in some sort of hell because the family make my skin crawl. And I'm taking this personally now as they committed civic war against me. And they also commit civic war with the police. I personally think the family of the Leighton family need to stay away from me, very away from me, because they know what they have done, and there's nothing can change there. Because right now, everyone looking at them like a garbage. Like they hiding something and they done something wrong and they truthfully done something wrong and they won't admit it. And what them do, then brag about my phone. Have you got another phone? Now also we'll be relying in court. So now kind of not a confession, like admit in a way. That family is hard done by. Is hard done by. It doesn't change things by getting a solicitor involved. All that matters is we're gonna press charges and there's nothing can do about it. It's between me and the police to sort out. It's not about anyone else to sort out. They interfere with professional and personal. As the suspect is scared, I don't care. I don't care what happens next. Let his father be cruel to him. I don't care. You know what he has done. I don't care what happens next. Over my dead body, and he's getting away with it. Over my dead body. I don't care what happens next. If he's suicidal or something, I don't care. I don't care what happens next. Well, the way I see it, if anyone been convicted, it would be on Coronation Square radar, and everyone will know. And I will make sure everyone will know what a scumbag they are. I assumed that loads of people don't like that family. I don't like them, so we are in the same boat. I don't even like them. They're nasty piece of work, nasty individuals, well toxic. And, and it's no wonder why they have not a firearm, but a possession of a bat in public ages ago. No one likes them. I don't. So they need to stay very, very away. Because it seems like they've got some sort of obsession and weird behaviour. I really don't know what to say about this, because they need to do a lot of things. And people should not get involved, because it's between me, the suspect, and the police to have resolved. It's nothing to do with anyone. So cut the shit out. Obviously, his uptight friend, obviously, be big I am, but he made of pudding. And same for lots of them, they made of pudding. But I don't know, I think this person also got a weirdly obsessive need to stay away, because he also causing us shit too. Let's beyond the scale. Because I'm not having this criminal getting away with it. Because criminals deserve to be in prison behind bars and lock away a key. Video games don't kill, people do. So I will not discuss anything relating to a place. This is personal because a nameless person who commit offences and a family gossip about it, so misinformation and mislead. A family, that family is something else. So a family of they are complex. And get this, guys. This nameless person is called T. She also get people onto me as in nature. And that is diabolical. There's a long way to go, and I'm getting through this. I mean, like, I have to play this out for longer. Because it seems like the family commit crimes after crimes and starting to cause shit onto other families to take it out on them, and it's a continue to be civic war. I wish I never know these people because I need to know for myself. And I wish I never know these people. These people are diabolical. I don't know what my brother got into with this family. I don't know what anyone, but it seems like so there are lots of things I know about his family, but I can't disclose them because they've been to prison for unlawful crimes. I think them enjoying their civic war. Because they make out they are a victim, but they are not. So I have it all planned out when I have a suspect charged. I got it all planned out because it seems like there's people are working me up. And there's so much I can do to destroy their reputation. Because there's someone who lit her ages ago and then been found out, then been nice to them, and then continuously stabbed her. A nameless family which caused an awful act, which is stabbing, and a person have reported them for littering, and a nameless family being charming to them, and then have a civic war. I hope the police are listening, and I hope the police are monitoring my streams. Because they mess with the wrong person, and it's continued to be viral. There's no point in backlash or misinformation, gossiping, because it doesn't help a situation. It makes a situation more challenging. I'm getting this world to wake up and smell a coffee so they can lay off a coffee. A nameless person needs to lay off a coffee, so our world needs to smell a coffee of their actions. Ages ago when I got a police involved, not police involved, but since I reported street robbery, they'll gossip and have 4 cars in a row all going down and continuously to spy. And that is awful. And I'm just working me up. And they think it's funny to drug people and to set people up who claim to be a pusher, slang word for drug dealer. And that doesn't help a situation out. A nameless family, which are pointless and poison family, continuously to drug people so they can set them up. And for them to lash out or do prophetic cause of justice or plant evidence. This is not funny. This is unlawful act, a very serious one. People should not play or tamper with evidence. Or it's possibility, if you tamper with evidence, you will be charged. And there's no point, as I have autism, as I censor what's going on when I was in danger ages ago, when I smell weed, and there be drag racing in relation to a Leighton family. And that's not very nice. I guess they are not backing down. They should be backing down and receive a white flag. I don't understand that family, but I have got all my intelligence and instincts up, and it's rising. The more them do these things, the more they work me up, the more I will do something in return. Actions has consequences. This family think it's very funny to do these things. Well, I don't think it's funny. I want to get people a message and be funny towards this family. And I want people not want to know that family. That family is toxic and is dangerous. They think they are a mob, but they are not. They are not no one. They are lone lives. And they think they are someone else, but they are not. When they are on drugs, they act out and lash out, which cause fear and alarm to the members of public. And when they've been drugged up, then continuously to play with the traffic and cause a traffic jam so that other people lash out so they can put other people in danger. They think they are funny, but it's beyond it. What they are doing, they cause a traffic violation. I'm not having a family violated me anymore. And now you see, guys, when you buy drugs off these people, such as the Leighton families, they gossip and be gold diggers. And when you not buy drugs off them, then think of something else like a civic war. I urge people, do not buy drugs off this family and put their business out. This family is not, that family is not worth living for. And drug money is a dirty money, so that's not a normal way to do business. A business is a proper business, like professionals. Like a pharmacy, for instance. Drugs doesn't solve things. It doesn't make things go away. I assume my video is recommendation and been highlighted so that other people can hear me out. And I'm most obliged and I appreciate. That family cannot do anything further. That family seems like they're beyond everything. That family is not very nice. I can bring a past about members of public, but I choose not to. There's so much I know about them commit crimes, and they intimidate people with their foolishness. I think that family needs to stay away because gang stalking is a crime. Stalking is dangerous and it doesn't help. It makes it more challenging. If find them, I make themselves scarce. Which I mean by that, them go away and never return. Once they had problems on, like they had problems on with me, they cannot mess with the wrong person. And a civic war doesn't help. I'm sure the police know everything about this family, about their games, about their funny tricks, about their malicious act and their unlawful crimes. I want people to look at them like garbage. All they are doing is full of BS. And this person thinks she is so funny because she's a pusher and she had taken on such a situation, which is not very nice which it will turn into a civic war and a dangerous game. And I think that person likes it. That person needs to back off too. I think all of them need to back off. And I urge members of the public to be discreet and funny and be vigilant with them. Their family seems like their family behind everything and playing funny tricks games, which is unlawful and it's not fair for community and it's not fair for anyone who put up with it. I need everyone to work together and make sure that family, which are Leighton's family, would be in trouble. I need everyone, members of the community, work together and make sure that family, which are Leighton's family, to put them down with any means. Because according to the members of the public, and I got my instincts, members of public don't like him. And it's not fair. They think they can rule the world, play games with their dangerous acts, and they spread it on TikTok with their dangerous acts, doing wheelies and tricks. Well, that is a TikTok violation. TikTok violation means you can't do dangerous tricks such as fireworks or dares or tricks such as wheelies, wheel spins. That would update the TikTok terms of use more. Then these people ages ago were on TikTok and then were doing wheel spins and wheelies and take pictures of their drug den and drug farm on TikTok. They think they're funny. Put that on social media. Put drugs on social media such as Facebook and TikTok. They think them are funny. They don't know what they're getting themselves into. The way I see it, they would be in too much trouble over this. And I don't think it's a good idea to put drag races on TikTok as a dangerous act. Because a dangerous act is a violation, is a report feature. To protect the TikTok community. And their guidelines are in place for that kind of behavior. There are loads of stories I can share about their family, such as I can spread it on the news, newspaper, things like that. But that family is awful to be around with. For instance, if someone commit a crime such as arson, how will make a public feel? Make them scared. Make them fear for their life. And that's not a good idea, the way to commit crimes. And that's not fair. When you commit these crimes, the police will raise their suspicion and will look at this family history. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here because one note to put out. I know the phrase saying teamwork makes the dream work, but when you engage or encourage others to use violence, as violence don't solve things, you cannot do it based on teamwork makes the dream work. That can be more challenging, more complex, and more raising suspicion. There are families which are overreacting to everything. They need to lay low and to be gone. Because I'm a person will not have it since a street robbery. I will make sure the person will pay a price and there will be bounty on his head. And it honestly, people honestly don't know how I feel because I've got feelings of my own. And I've got a life to get by. And I don't need them idiots to rule my life or manipulate the situation. They need to get a grip, act mature, be a bigger and better person, and be gone. And good riddance. If a nameless family do not sink anything in, there will be deep consequences. And I will make sure those consequences will be impacted if those do not apply to a law and do not sink in to get a message. That family caused too much grief, caused too much shit on public and me. And that family think it's fair to traumatize people, to put people in danger, because one thing is, when they're costing a life away, people won't have it. Humans are important. This planet is human life, so treat us as a human and not a dog. a person ages ago who made threats saying taking pictures of me, which is called Nameless Jamie, and he continuously to follow me on TikTok. So in town, he poking his nose in, and he worm himself. That nameless family worm into other families to interfere. And that's not a good game to play. That's not a fun game to play. Again, I urge members of the public and the community to stay vigilant and be careful of that dangerous family, and work together to sort things out, because community matters, and there will be improvements by other agencies against that nameless family. So, I honestly don't know I honestly don't know anymore, because that nameless family is tough, and they think they are a mob, which they are not, and they are unlawful dangerous. They carry, just to notice, they carry firearms, and drug dealers of their family will carry firearms. So I urge members of the public to stay cautious, because none of us really know what we get into. I know life is short, but you lot need to stay away from that Leighton family. So, now family is so frustrating and it's annoying. Now family is frustrating. Now nameless family is frustrating. I lost with words now, and I'm speechless of that family and what that family may do. That family think it's funny to cause crime and to cause organized crime. And they think it's fair and funny. Because I need people to listen loud and clear now. Stay away from that nameless family. It's not good. It's not healthy. Their family is dangerous individuals which are toxic. And I can't get my head around it because I don't know what I do next, but I'm better outnumbered there. That family is awful, and I need everyone work together to stay away from them. Stay vigilant. Stay frosty. Be careful. Be cautious. It's not a good idea to mess with the autistic people so that autistic people smell their weed and then continuously having suspicions such as they trying to put me in danger. I reckon that family need to die and go to hell. That family need to be cursed. That family, that nameless family need to be cursed and them need to be commented on. For all your shops, you need to be careful too, because you are a shopkeeper, and a shopkeeper should not interfere and should not be pathetic cause of justice. A shopkeeper should not interfere. A shopkeeper is a shopkeeper. And they should not interfere with the organised criminals. Their job is their job at the end of the day. And if they put people in danger, their job will be out of reputation. I don't think it's a good idea for shopkeepers to be involved with their organised activity. Stay low key. Yeah?